Welcome to another episode of the Ken Love Podcast. We got a lot to talk about. But first thing first, did you see them Lakers last night? Went up against the red hot Houston Rockets and laid them down. Game went down to the fourth quarter. I told you in my last video, one or two things gonna happen every time the Lakers play the Rockets. It's gonna be a blowout or it's going down to the fourth quarter. That's exactly what happened. We gonna talk about everything, but before we even talk about Lebron, clutch block, huh? Luka Doncic making Anthony Sengun pop lock and drop it. Before we even talk about all of that, Austin Reeves didn't even felt like hooping today. We gonna talk about the people who really made this game happen. And I never thought I'd say this. Gabe Vincent, 20 points, 6 threes. That's how you hoop. Dorian Finney-Smith, 20 points, 6 threes. If you telling me Gabe Vincent and Dorian Finney-Smith in an average 8 to 10 threes a game, y'all in some fucking trouble. That's what they was brought here to do. Hit wide open shots. You're playing with Luka. You're playing with Bron. You ain't got no choice but to be wide open. All you have to do is knock down the shots. Rui Hachimura, you got to go, fam. I've been telling y'all this dude got to go, bro. 7 points. Now, mind you, they didn't necessarily need him to have a big game, but he's missing wide open shots. That's not good. The playoffs is literally right around the corner. You can't hit corner threes. You can't hit top of the key threes. What is you doing? If you can't hit your threes, stop shooting them. Rui Hachimura ain't got no business taking more than 5 threes, bro, in one game. That's all I'm saying. But if you enjoyed this video, like this video. I don't know how consistent these two gonna be because they done showed me. Not only can they get hot like they did against the Rockets, but them two motherfuckers can get cold too. Damn. Yeah, Gabe Vincent will give you a game where he 0 for 6 from 3. Dorian Finney-Smith will give you a game where he 0 for 7 from 3. But just like Luka Doncic said, keep shooting them. Because if you don't shoot the ball, I'm gonna shoot it. And the way Luka Doncic keep putting up these half-court shots, I need somebody else to shoot. Now let me just say this, Luka Doncic. You had a lot of plays, you no-look passes, huh? You breaking Anthony Sengun ankles. I'm talking about he got dude doing all kind of Dougie, the jig, he and all kind. Man, the man had Anthony Sengun doing all type of dances. But let me just say this, fam. You need to stop taking up all these half-court shots, bro. Like, you averaging like 3-4 half-court shots in the first half. What is you doing? I get it, shooters shoot. But just because you make a shot or just because you don't make a shot don't mean you should pull up from anywhere, fam. I know you can knock down them shots. But like, come on, bro. How many logo shots you gonna take? That's all I want to know. In one game. But hey, Lucas see the ball go in the basket, he automatically assume he got takeover. So I don't know, man. But didn't shoot the ball that well. Still almost had a triple double. Only had 20 points. He did a really good job at creating open shots for everybody else. Like I said, Austin Reeves didn't even really show up to work. 12 points? Nah. I'm used to him having 12 points in the first quarter, not the end of the game. Then LeBron, GOAT James. 40 years old, still closing games. Still being clutch. Did you see the block on Anthony Sengun? Hey, Anthony Sengun, you got embarrassed last night, fam. Like, a lot of things happen. A lot of highlights happen with you being involved. Jackson Hayes dunked on you, huh? Luka Doncic had you twerking, and then you get a shot block that could have potentially made the game even closer in the fourth quarter. Like, man, that's tough. That's all I'm saying. LeBron James had a light day in the office as well. He didn't really have to do too much because Gabe Vincent and Dorian Finney-Smith took over the game, man. And what else can you really ask for from them two? If they can hoop like this consistently, I really like the Lakers' chances. Defensively, I do think that they can be a little bit better, but they did get some timely stops. So that's pretty good. Jalen Green ain't play in the fourth quarter. He did, but he didn't close the fourth quarter. That don't really make sense to me. I know Jalen Green ain't played too well. He only had like 9 points, I believe, but this is one of your best, if not best player on the team. Why is he not closing games? Like, there's no excuse. I don't care if he's 1 for 20. Players like him, best players on the team, should be on the court. That's all I'm saying. So I guess it kind of helped the Lakers with him not being on the floor because he can get hot at any minute. All it takes is 1 3 to fall. Next thing you know, he done hit 2 or 3 in a row. So I guess that kind of helped out the Lakers, but that kind of hurt the Rockets as well. Fred VanVleet, you had some questionable shots. He had one of them games. He can give you a game where he looks good. He can give you a game like what he did last night. Amen Thompson, he was locked in. He was trying. He was doing everything he possibly can to keep this game close. Dylan Brooks, every time he played Bron, you know he finna try hard. So I seen the possession where he was clamping up Bron. I ain't gonna lie, he was playing some good defense, man. And they was cracking jokes about Bron saying this is why he don't like playing 1v1 because he ain't got no bag. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. If Braun and Brooks played 1-on-1, we know who winning that, bro. But yeah, it was overall a really good game, entertaining. The Lakers on a 2-game winning streak. They just too long beat the Grizzlies. Now they done beat the Rockets. Not sure who their next game is. I think it's the Warriors, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be fun. Speaking of the Grizzlies, real quick, Jaren Jackson Jr., you got going on, fam? They asked you about the recent struggles and y'all losing, and he said you win some games, you lose some games, but it could be worse. You could be homeless. I, I'm not. I mean, I get it. They are professional basketball players. They could be in situations where things could be worse, but like I think it was a better way you could have phrased that. I mean, I don't really know where you trying to get at with that. Like, and you can see it on his face. He was serious. So he felt like what he said made sense. And those are the like most dangerous people. When they say some off the wall stuff and in their head, it makes perfectly sense. And if you don't understand it, then you the problem. Those some dangerous people, man. But I don't know what he was talking about as far as the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't know, man. And they coming out with reports talking about Ja Morant ain't a good enough player to lead them in the playoffs. Stop it. Ja Morant numbers, everything go up in the playoffs. The only problem is he always hurt. I agree with that part. But for y'all to say he's not good enough to get you past the first round or to get you like multiple rounds in the playoffs, I don't believe that because a healthy jaw can easily average 30 in the playoffs with 10 assists to go with it. So stop that. Um, I don't know, man. If you watch this whole video, comment that's how you hoop. Subscribe if you're new, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next one, man. Peace.